Welcome to our podcast. Get these away. My name's Gabriel.
I'm Brandon. Alright, so today we are back with another Unsolved Mystery episode.
Woo.
Calm down, dude.
Woo.
Woo, woo.
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 Alright, so what's the story about, Brandon?
This story is about the boy in the box. It's not quite as mystical as it sounds.
Yeah, it's not a magical type of journey. It's a sad one.
Very sad.
Sad times. Sad boy hours.
Sad boy hours. Initiate. Oh. The boy in the box was an unknown boy found on the side of the road in Pennsylvania on February 25th, 1957. The boy's identity is still unknown, but he was aged anywhere from 3 to 7 years old. The body was both malnourished and bruised, as well as cleaned and groomed. The fingernails appeared to be recently trimmed and the hair recently cut, with clumps of the cut hair found on the body, all more than likely done post-mortem. The body was also covered in what appeared to be surgical scars on his ankle, groin, and under the chin. The case still remains open, with no suspects identified and no one coming forward to claim him. He's known as America's unknown child. So, yeah, get ready for that.
When the body was found unwrapped in a plain blanket inside a bassinet box sold from JCPenney's. JCPenney's. It's been so long since I've heard that name. As we stated, the body was bruised and malnourished, as well as covered in scars. The boy had been discovered twice. The first time by a man checking his traps in Saskatchewan Road in Fox Chase, Philadelphia. Though he was afraid the police would confiscate his traps if he called, so he went about his day as though he'd never seen the corpse of a boy in a soggy box out in the woods. What a piece of shit.
It's like, I could report this, but my traps, though.
Don't tell him about your fucking traps.
I'm like 90% on like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you report this? But like the other 10% of me is like, yo, if I see a dead body in a box in the woods, am I gonna report it or am I just gonna keep walking? Like I didn't see shit. I am not going to be suspect number one for finding the body.
True.
But yeah. A few days later, a college student was driving through the area when he saw a rabbit running into the bush. He knew there were traps set up in the area, so he pulled over and ran after the rabbit. Upon chasing the rabbit, he too would stumble upon the boy, though he claimed to have thought it was just a doll and left, only calling police about it the next day after seeing a report of a missing child in the Jersey area. And if that sounds like bullshit, that's because it was. The college student, Frederick Benonis, I don't fucking know how to say his name, who really cares what the fuck his last name is, wasn't chasing rabbits away from possible traps. He would admit that he was hesitant to call police because he was spying on girls at a school nearby upon discovery.
Ah. So he wasn't just trying to be a good animal person, no.
I mean, that's such a stupid, like, imagine you drive, like, you're not going to see a rabbit running on the side of the road while you're driving. And just, like, to see it and be like, oh, I'm going to go chase it, like, bruh.
Yeah, unless you're really into animals and know that there's traps.
Mm-hmm. My man was, snarping. Snarping.
The fuck is that? Did you just make that word up?
I don't remember what episode it was. There was an episode of the last podcast on the left where they're like, peeping sounds too cute. We need to make up a different word for it. And Henry's like, we're going to call it snarping.
So you didn't use the made up word. They made up a word that you're using now.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds fun. Sounds good.
I mean, peeping does sound kind of too cute, though. It sounds like there's just a bunch of, like, little ducks or some shit.
Yeah, it does.
Just going out peeping. It's going to do some peeping.
The investigation began the next day on February 26th, beginning with the boy's fingerprints being taken, but went after over 4,000 flyers.
400,000.
400,000 flyers were sent all over the Philadelphia and Delaware area, and no one came forward to claim him. Police began to feel they were hitting a dead end. The scene was looked over multiple times by a group of 270 police academy recruits. There's your problem. You got green recruits. They don't know what the fuck they're looking for.
I know. When I saw that, I'm like, I mean, like, that's a big number. Well, why is it all recruits?
I know, right?
Sarge, what do we do? Where do we throw the evidence?
You should just stick with people that knew it. Because maybe if people with more experience were looking around, maybe they would have been able to spot something different.
Well,
Or maybe there wasn't there anything after the boy been there for who knows how long.
Exactly. Yeah,
The animals probably got to it too.
Surprised they didn't get to the body, but yeah, they couldn't determine how long he'd been dead.
Yeah. Damn. And though they found a blue man's corduroy hat. Ew, corduroy. Who the fuck was corduroy?
It's 1957.
Ew.
I don't know, that's the most disgusting you are.
You ever worn corduroy?
No.
It doesn't feel good. At least not from my experience.
I don't imagine it is. Just like, never mind the dead body. Corduroy?
Yeah. A boy's scarf and a white handkerchief with the letter G embroidered. All clues turned up nothing.
G.
There were nothing.
Nothing!
Yep. That sucks.
They even found shit and it didn't go anywhere. The latest update we have is in 2016. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children added the boy into their database, as well as releasing a forensic facial reconstruction to the public. Though even with that, no leads have come in, and the case remains open to this day. So, as we do with these Unsolved episodes, we're going to take a look at the theories. While there are many theories that have been presented in this case, two in particular have been both taken seriously as possibilities and have been heavily investigated by authorities. So those are the two we're going to look at. Don't you point your fucking fingers at me, boy. I ask you for a pastrami on rye. I expect a pastrami on rye.
Then make it yourself.
The fuck am I? I thought I was at Reuben's.
No, you're at Subway.
Yeah, make it yourself, dude. I quit.
Like all those videos of people just walking out of their jobs, so the customers have to go back and make their own stuff.
Man, I might as well just stay at home. Maybe I'll fucking sandwich at this point.
Yep.
Or probably taste better.
Maybe. You never know. Theory number one.
Theory number one.
This theory is often referred to simply as the foster home theory. This involves a foster home that was about 1.5 miles away from the discovery site of the boy. An employee of the medical examiner's office named Remington Bristow contacted a psychic. Okay,
contacted a psychic, because that's what we do in missing person investigations.
Oh yeah. In New Jersey in 1960. Bristow brought the psychic to the discovery site, and she led him to this foster home. The home was having an estate sale, so Bristow let himself in and said to have seen both a bassinet similar to the one the boy had been in, as well as a blanket similar to the one he had been wrapped up in.
So he was like, yo, there's the bassinet, there's the blankets, wrap this shit up.
Yeah. Look into this.
I can't remember the exact number, but it was like there was like at least 60 sold in the area.
Yeah.
So it's like obvious. It's not like Richard Ramirez's shoes. And there's like I think like 8 or so people contacted police immediately, be like, "Yo, I bought that bassinet. I threw my box away. That's not mine. Don't look into it."
Like fishy, but okay.
Smells like Ivors.
You ever been to Ivors?
I've been to the fancy one.
Which one is that?
The one in Seattle.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's one in Everett, too.
Is it a fancy one or is it the regular one?
Regular.
I don't know about that one.
Hey, people seem to like it.
People seem to like a lot of things that are gross.
You're not wrong.
People bought Belle Delphine's bathwater.
Yep. Don't remind me. She made a killing off it.
Bristow's theory was that the boy belonged to the stepdaughter of the man who'd ran the foster home, and that the boy was disposed of to hide the fact that she was an unwed, illegitimate mother. Though, even with the circumstantial evidence, police were not able to make a definitive connection with the foster home. And in 1998, Philadelphia Police Lieutenant Tom Augustine, as well as members of the Vidocq Society, I think that's how you say that, which was a group made up of retired officers and profilers, interviewed the father and the stepdaughter, who were now married, and officially closed.
Dad, please marry me.
I thought that was really fucking. I mean,
That's gotta be weird. And there's gotta be some fishiness going on behind
You can't
that.
even say it's the Times because this is 1998.
Yeah.
But yeah, they closed that investigation. I don't know if it's because they didn't find anything or it's like, what, you married your stepdaughter?
It's like,
I'm
who
a
was
piece.
that? Apparently married their daughter or some shit.
Was it fuck?
Some famous person.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. Who is
Okay.
it? Who is it? Who is it? Come on. It's Woody Allen.
Yes. It was his ass.
Was it his actual daughter? I think it was.
Shit, now I gotta figure that out. I think it was, but I don't
Who
know.
does something like that? Oh my god.
First question on Google about Woody Allen. Did he marry his daughter? Oh, his adopted daughter.
Oh, that makes it so much better. First question is, when did he adopt her?
No, not he. He didn't adopt her.
Oh.
The adopted daughter of actress Mia Farrow and Farrow and musician Andre Pavin, and the wife of filmmaker Woody Allen.
So 4 people adopted one girl? What?
Yeah. According to this, the adopted 2 children. The parents were listed as Andre Pavin, father, and Mia Farrow, mother.
Wait, so was that the girl's birth mother and then Woody Allen adopted her?
Maybe? Probably?
We're gonna have to do a whole episode on this.
Yeah, that's a whole,
That's
what should we name that episode?
it's kind of sus.
Hey, sus.
People who fucked their daughters.
Guess how old he was when he married the girl?
How old he was? Yeah, how old was he?
62?
62. How old was she?
27.
I mean, they're both adults, I guess. But that leads to the
Oh.
question: how long was this a thing? Because if she's 27,
So apparently, yeah, shit was.
my man was doing some pedo shit, probably, dude. Fucking groom. Okay, this is worse than the boy in the box.
Yep.
Never mind this dead kid. This man's been fucking grooming his adopted daughter since she was probably like 8.
Ew. But yeah.
Big ew. Big ew. Lock him up, please.
He's already dead, isn't he?
I don't know. I kind of hope so at this point.
Alright, well. Next theory, Brandon.
Next theory. Theory number 2.
Theory 2. The M or Martha theory.
Martha.
Martha. How do you know that name?
How do you know that name?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, blockbuster of the year, my dude.
Ew. It involves a testimony given by a woman who went by M. or Masa in 2009. M claimed that her mother had purchased the boy from his parents in the summer of, what the fuck, is this slavery?
I guess so, yeah.
In 1954.
Come by a boy. We don't want him.
When
Get
she
your
was
boy.
11. Jesus.
Yeah.
She claimed that her and the boy suffered physical and sexual abuse in her home. 2 years passed on, and on this night of his death, he threw up his dinner of baked beans and was beaten for it. His head thrown down into the ground until he was barely conscious. He had been given a bath where he died. M's mother cut his distinctively long hair and disposed of the body. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, isn't it?
See, that could actually happen, though.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part.
Mm-hmm. M's testimony accounted for his jaggedy cut hair, water-pruned fingers, contents found in his stomach, and the horrible state of his body. But upon looking further into the testimony, authorities ran into some issues. Police were unable to verify the story. Neighbors of M at the time this would have taken place claimed that there was no boy in their house and that her claim was, quote, ridiculous. M also seemed to have a history of mental illness. Though, I have like one problem with that last part. Is just, I don't know, when I think of like adults who, or even like younger people who are alive in like the 50s,
Yeah.
being questioned about like child abuse, I feel like you can't trust them when they say something didn't happen. Like, just the thought that someone... I don't know why, just the word ridiculous when referring to that just makes me think of, like, it's being covered up.
Probably.
Like, oh, no, a child was sexually abused? That's ridiculous. That would never happen. That just makes me think of, like...
It's like, really? Really now?
This is the 50s we're talking about here. Like
sweep everything on the fucking rug.
Mm-hmm. Like, fucking molestation was, like, a thing that just happened to people back then. So, I don't know. Just that one word alone makes me go like, oh, I don't know.
Yep.
That's life in
it
our...
sucks.
Yeah, at least we're not living in the medieval times.
Oh, that would suck too. That would suck even worse.
Yeah, when your dick has, like, pimples on it 24/7.
Ew. No thank you.
I'm pretty sure everyone just had, like, half-diseased skin their entire life.
Probably. The boy is currently buried in Ivory Hill Cemetery in Cedarbrook, Pennsylvania, who had donated the plot and the son of the man who'd first buried the boy before he was exhumed for DNA samples donated the coffin, headstone, and funeral service for his burial. The headstone reads, America's Unknown Child, and to this day, this case remains open and unsolved.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. Wait, can you even do that?
But yeah, it's another short one. I apologize, but I find that one kind of interesting. I guess it's really weird that literally no one claimed him. Like, anyone. Like, even the last one we covered, the Room 1046, someone came out and was like, "Yo, that's my son."
Yeah, true.
No one has claimed anything except for that one chick,
which may or may not be possible.
Yeah,
there's always a truth. Every myth has some truth in it. And this one probably has some truth in it too.
At the very least, she was sexually abused in her home.
Yeah.
Isn't that a plus?
Ooh.
No. But yeah, no. I just find that so weird. Like, no one is like, yeah, I've seen him before, or he looks familiar, or that's my son, that's my nephew.
See, that's not the first thing that would happen, though, is it? Well, there are plenty of John Does and Mary Janes out there that no one is able to identify, no one has come by to claim them. That's
true. That is very true. I think I just find it a little more odd when it's a kid, because I feel like there's I don't know, at least in my mind, there's a bit of a difference between an adult unknown corpse and a child unknown corpse, in that, like, when you're an adult, you can lose connection with people.
Yeah.
You can just live your own life, so it's a little more easy to think about that no one would notice you when you're dead, basically. Like, if you just fuck off.
Yeah.
And no one hears from you anyway. When it's a child, it's like someone is supposed to be, like, having their eyes on this kid
at all times.
Yeah, like, this is a kid. This isn't someone who can just go fuck off for 2 years and then disappear. Like, this is a fucking kid. So it's just a little more weird to me that when it's like a kid, because it's like, who is not coming forward?
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that would make sense to me is either that last theory is actually true and some piece of shit parents sold their kid to even worse parents, and that's why no one's coming forward except for the woman.
Yeah.
Or that he was, like, in a foster home because his parents didn't want him, or his parents are dead, and then some piece of shit picked him up. Because I couldn't find much on it, but there was, like, some talk about the surgical scars. Like,
yeah, I found that interesting, but they didn't bring it up at all.
No, cause they don't really know. Like, there's I don't think there's anything actually taken out of him.
Oh, okay.
But it's just, like, interesting the way the scars. I think they call them surgical scars because look like they're. These older ones are so hard. I can't find, like, distinctive shit. But it's either because they're made with, like, a scalpel, like, blade, or because they were sewn up.
Yeah.
I think it's because they were made with, like, a little scalpel blade and they're not, like jagged cuts or anything. But I don't think they found anything missing in him, so they didn't, like, take anything out. They just cut him.
Okay.
Which is weird.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's the boy in the box, yo.
That's the boy in the box. We'll be back with a, maybe a more lighthearted one next time? Unless we get that interview.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened. Like my dick going missing this morning. Has anyone seen it? Oh, you found it?
Yeah. Alright, that's enough before we get kicked out.
All right. Thank you all for listening. Remember,
Thank you.
our Twitter and our email are in our show notes. If you want to follow us, contact us, stay up to date,
Yeah.
all of that shit. If you'd like to donate to us on Patreon, we would absolutely appreciate that. It's only $1 because it's the only tier we got up
Wait,
there.
that was $2 now.
I still have it at $1.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's only $1.
Only $1.
Only $1.
Only $1.
And you get your own personal tarot reading from this little boy over here.
Yeah.
He definitely won't just send you an email that says go fuck yourself.
I don't know, I might still do that as well. I just have it as a little encrypted coded message you have to figure out, only for it to say, fuck you.
Just solve the puzzle. Hey, you're a bitch.
Like, solve this puzzle to receive your mysterious fate. All you gotta do is send in a payment of $29.99. And then you get a puzzle and you can unravel your mysteries.
Sounds like a televangelist.
Literally. The amount of websites I've seen that have to do with that is way too many.
There is way too
I hope
many.
they're not in service still, but who knows?
Oh, you know they are. People still fall for that shit to this fucking day.
True.
That's bullshit.
Fairly.
Make sure to rate us 5 stars wherever you're listening. We would greatly appreciate it. That's all you do. That would be dope. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, don't say that. It's going to get the juggalos.
No, not
This is a juggalo free zone. Sorry, if you're a juggalo, you have to leave.
I don't think they're going to listen to you.
Get on. Get out of here.
Oh, God.
Let me get the spray bottle. Yeah, I think I saw some fuego over there. You want to go get it?
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Yep.
Let it be.
Hail Satan.
Bye.